What's up, my wonderful people? Love you guys for the support you guys been showing me over these last few videos of my new adventure. I feel like we're on an adventure learning Studio One 3 together. I had a lot of questions in my videos and you guys was gracious enough to answer some of those questions. So I'm going to show you guys what I was working on the other day. And this is the same project that I was working on in the previous video, and I had a lot of questions, and you guys just came in and just helped a brother out. I really do appreciate that. So I learned a few things on my own and some things that was given to me on the comments, and this is what I want to show you guys. I want to show you guys the progression, you know, how I'm moving along. All right, so this is that session, and I'm going to mute this because I was trying to achieve something in here and I wasn't able to. Well, I'm really trying to get everything routed out and I forgot how to do it, so let me mute this one. I don't want y'all to hear that one. That one was the terrible one. Okay, let's unsolo everything. All right, and okay, I think I'm good. Let's see. So this was something I was working on for TV. Okay, so that's what I'm working on right now, and so I was working with a bunch of stock stuff that comes with Studio One, and working with some of my third-party stuff like Kontakt. Yeah, pretty much Kontakt. I love Kontakt, so you know the ability to have that ability is awesome. So I can keep doing what I always love, using the same sounds. But Studio One comes with a fantastic library of stuff. It comes with a boatload of stuff. I was just going through some of the stuff the other day. I'm like, man, and I had one of those moments where I will go through some sounds and have another song idea. All right, and then because of that, I came up with this. This is something I just started last night. I don't even want to show you guys. I hate showing unfinished product, but I'm just going to show you what happened as I was going through new sounds to fill up the one I just showed you guys. I came up with this. Yeah, so that was just an idea that popped up, and let's just go back over to the other one. Bam. You see that? See that right there? I got that idea out, and then let me go back to my song. and I was able to just switch over with no problem, with no lag and nothing loading, none of that. So that right there, that's really cool to me. So let me see. There was a few things I learned. I was well, in the other session, I was doing some things with Note Repeat because I didn't really know how to use Note Repeat, and I had that question. How do you use Note Repeat? I had that question, so I actually did that, or achieved that in this session here. I guess I could show you guys that right quick. Okay. Let's say, let's just bring up another drum or whatever. I don't know if I'm still working on the song or not. Let's just see what happens. So when you are in music production mode or even mixing mode, it doesn't matter what mode you are in. It's just the fact that the browser is here to help you with a more faster workflow. So in this case, I'm in instruments here, and I'm going to, what I just do? I did something. Okay. Someone asked me, they was like, man, how do I turn off the thumbnail view? It's terrible. I don't like it. I thought it was fantastic, but that's the way to do it. It's this little icon up here, and then if you hover over it, it's gonna say show thumbnails. You just click on that, and you won't see. You'll see the basic, the basic words, and you just got to do a lot of reading. But for me, I like that, to be able to see. Now everything doesn't have a thumbnail attached to it, because all of these other ones I did not visit yet to update in my browser as of yet. So they just pretty much, some of them have them, some of them don't. But in this case, like, just going over here, like, you know what I'm saying? I don't really have to necessarily read the word. Oh, I'm looking for this, or blah, blah, blah. And sometimes you have instruments or plugins and things like that, and you don't remember what they are. You don't remember the name of it. So if you can just update a thumbnail for it, and the way you do that is you'll go, click here. Let me see, let's go something else that's probably not okay. Something like this, and then you go here and click update thumbnail. You see that? Something's happened. There we go. So now my thumbnail for this view is there. Now I know to go here instead of, that's just me. I like it. That's dope. So I'm gonna go here and just grab that and just, drag that on to the. But see, this is the thing though. I don't like bashing Logic, but I use Logic as comparison because that's where I'm from. So I can only come from that perspective and that workflow. But usually inside of Logic, what I would have to do is go to and go here, something like this, and then you gotta search and search and search. And Logic is good to the point where they have folders, so you can just go to a folder and okay, so my reverbs in here, my delays are in here, my delays are right here, or my dynamics is right here. And then when you go to that stuff, which one do I want to, you searching. But if you trying to work fast, that's taking up time and frustration. So I don't do that. I'll just rather just drag in my drum right here. So I was just pulling on some presets, and I was just pretty amazed as the stuff that comes with it. Okay, so say for instance this hi-hat right here. All right, so if I go down here and let me see if I can remember how to pull up this because it's already there. But I think it's, nope, I don't think it's that. There we go. Okay, so I just figured it out again for you guys. Okay, so when you pull up a new session or a new song, most likely there won't be anything down here. All right, or maybe there's a template you're going to and it might pop up. I'm not sure, but right down here, you'll see like this wrench icon here. And if you hover over some of the stuff, it actually tells you what they are, the record panel. So you just click on that and it bring up this note repeat thing here. And I believe the way it works is, now I know if I play it, it'll, okay, I gotta, of course, turn it on. Okay. All right. So that's just me pressing it one, but I have to play it in order for it to actually react. Input quantize. That stuff, I don't know what it does yet. But if you want to change the resolution, this is how you change the resolution. And what I did was I used my mouse to switch between them two, but I do know that you can use your macros function, which is how you set up your it's like key commands in a sense, but you set up, I think you can set up the different functions for the different buttons on your controller, where you can switch between stuff, and or you can also use key commands as well. It's switching between this stuff. I haven't got to that point because I just only needed one resolution at the time, and when I get to the point where I need to like Logic Pro, Logic has this little window that pops up, and I can switch the note repeat functions using the mod wheel or the pitch bend or any other functions I can use to just automate my functions without me having to click using the mouse or whatever. I haven't gotten that far, guys, but I'm getting there. And more so, I probably would end up doing that, working in this song right here that we see, because it has that 808 or trap taste to it that I'm trying to add. I'm trying to add 808 bass in here to kind of handle my bottom of it, because that's where I want to go with this song right here. But yeah, I just thought that was pretty cool. I just wanted to show you guys that. And let's switch back to my other song. I know it was something in here that I wanted to show you guys that I thought was pretty cool. I'm just playing around. I found the bass in here. Let's see what it is. And let's expand that. Like, I just think that's cool how you can just see it work right here from this view, the mixed view, without even double clicking. But we're gonna double click here. And all I did here was I went to a preset, and there was actually a bass upright preset, and it actually brought out the clarity of this bass here. So let's mute that or disable. That's without. That's with. And I was happy with that. That was cool. So I just left it like that. It sounded great. And then I had my strings here. Well, it's not strings, but now this right here I thought was really cool, because I'm using Studio One 3 new feature where you can double instruments on the same channel, if you will, or the same instrument or whatever. Instead of, see, what I used to have to do in order to double sounds, I'll duplicate this channel or just grab a new instrument and copy and paste the MIDI information on down and have another instrument. All right. So essentially, the whole idea behind that was it was using CPU, and I'm probably still using CPU, but it just makes it much easier to bring in something, another instrument inside of the same channel, and it gives you the option to combine versus replacing. You know, you can replace it with a whole different instrument, or you can combine it. So in this case, I combine both instruments. So I have a Métis here and another Métis, but this is a different, a total different sound right here, which is pretty cool. It's pretty awesome. Now, and then you can change the you still have the option to pan and change the volume and different things like that. Now we're just trying to get back to the view, which I don't know how to do yet. How do you do that? I'm gonna figure it out, but I just want to show you guys like how cool I thought that was. Okay, that's probably it. So then I got another string. I got another string sound here. I believe this is it right here. No, it wants to keep playing that one. This is the string, and this is that macros thing I was telling you about, or you can make those, you can assign those to whatever you want to do. I have not completely figured out. Oh, okay. Wow. That's, I was just like amazing myself as I go while I'm recording this. Yeah, I told you guys we're on a journey. You guys learning with me. You're getting to see some, and this video, I feel like, is really more so geared towards beginners like myself, who's just diving in for the first time, or who wants to know more about this program and want to see it, you know, from someone who's really serious about music, which is myself. You know, I'm not just in here just showing you guys stuff. I'm actually creating a song. This song is actually going to be available for submitted to TV. Like, I'm actually working on this as we speak, so you guys are hearing and listening firsthand. So this is something that I'm dedicated and learning. And while I do understand that there's a community, and because I get a lot of questions. What do you think about Studio One 3? You know, can you do this? Why? How can you do? So while I'm showing you guys things, I'm asking you guys for things, and it all works. This is like our way of communication in a sense. So this is a adventure, you know, showing you guys my workflow as I go along and find out new things. And that's pretty much the gist of it. And then, you know, I gotta, of course, add the resolution there. The last note right there. I was thinking about doing something, I don't know, kind of bring it to a close a little better than just say dun, 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 dun. Make the strings do something, something like that. I don't know, depending on how I feel when I go back and attack it. I would do that now, but I kind of need to be in my mode where I'm not showing you guys something and I have to, and then I'll be thinking like, man, I should have recorded that. But anyway, let's see, what piano is this? This was something I brought out of Kontakt, and I was just going into, actually I was getting ready to do the drums right here at this point, and I seen the gentleman on top of my list. I was like, okay. And some of you guys that may have Kontakt or Komplete stuff, this was actually a new update, or the recent one that they added. I haven't purchased anything new, and I just noticed that this was something that they made available. I'm like, so what does this sound like? Sounds good to me. So I just add that in there, and so I'm not a pianist, and I'm not trying to claim like I'm one. Right now, I feel like I just embarrassed myself, but this is what it sounds like. This is what it worked. So yeah, so cool. And what I can do, forgot to show y'all this. I had a question in my last video, and I was trying to figure out how to get the like when I hit play, have my session to start at the start of the loop versus me hitting enter and then going all the way to the start. So what I did was I went to my key commands, and what I did was just search for a loop. Go to loop start. No, I don't think that's what I was doing. Play from loop start. Yeah, here we go. Play from loop start. That's what I was doing. I was trying to so basically, as you can see, I inserted, just click there. I inserted the key commands that I want to use to start from the loop start, because yeah, it would have been a whole lot better to me in a sense if I just hit play and it just automatically go there like I was used to in Logic. But I mean, it's cool. I do know that this is a total different DAW. Things are a little different. Some of the terms are different. So I'm getting it close to what I need. So another one that I recently did, I was needing a shortcut key command for merging. All right, I had this set up in, once again, I had this set up in Logic a certain way where I hit G and then merge. So in here, you just search for merge, and whatever you want to use, whatever key command you want to use, just go and type it in. So that's one of those things I love about this program. Like, although this is different, I don't necessarily sacrifice a lot of the major reasons why I love Logic Pro so much. You know what I'm saying? I can use and customize key commands to my liking. I don't have to learn what's given to me. I gotta totally learn new things, because even though I'm new to the software, I'm kind of a little fast at it in a sense, because I can use the key commands that I set that I'm used to working in Logic. You know what I'm saying? So I'm used to G being that, because in I'm not Pro Tools, but Logic Pro, it was called glue, and that's how you will merge regions or events together. So I just kept the same and put G in there, and now when I need to merge anything, just hit G, bam. Now it's one nice region, G. You know, that works for me. Now I'm gonna see something. I'm finna just do something and see what's gonna happen. So I select all of them. And usually when you hit G inside of Logic Pro, and you got more than one track selected, more than one region from different tracks, it will try to merge to one track. I want to see what would happen if I did all of this like this. Select them all and hit G. Whoa, that's cool. That's really cool. Wow. Okay. Now, wow. That just kind of blew me away. Now, realistically, inside of Logic, because I have all of these selected, it's thinking I want to combine them all and make it one. So, but in Logic, I'm sure that there was another command for that. Probably another something that can make it do what we just seen right just now. But that was cool. That was cool. We're just gonna leave it like that. You know, I always got guys on here saying like, you can do that in Logic. You can do that in Logic. You know, there's a way. Okay, cool. I mean, I don't know if I expressed enough why I made the switch over. This thing produces a flat audio sound, which makes your mix better because you can hear exactly what it sounds like. That's one of the reasons why I switched over. The browser functionality is awesome. Workflow speed, all right? Workflow enhancement. I've been speeding through this thing to get stuff done, just typing stuff in. You know, I'd rather type it in than to go and search for this long list of things. But you can do that. You can switch the folder or a category and go down the list, blah, 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 which is pretty cool sometimes, you know. You know, you want to see what's available, what's out there. You don't know what to search for, so you would have to go this way, this route, which is cool, and I still do this. But when I need to get something done, I just go, grab something, and boom. All right. Let's see. It's going to ask me if I want to combine or replace or keep. I'm going to keep what I have. I'm not going to even, you know. So that's another look at. Okay, they actually added it in. But it's a new channel though. That's cool. I said kept, but it brought it down as a new. That's actually cool. So say for instance you bring in something and you bring it on something that's already there, because sometimes like say like you further down in the project and you already have something like this on there and you don't want to change anything and you can't see what's on there, you know, further you know, or early in the project, and you bring an instrument, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh dang, I don't want to overwrite what I had, and then you just hit keep, and then it just bring a new instrument up, which is cool. That's really cool. I like that. All right, so there was some other things that I think I want to show you guys, but I really have to get back to work. But I just want to show you guys the progression of where I'm going with, you know, me learning this new way of doing things here. All right, I you know, hope I didn't bore you guys, but I'll be uploading more videos in the future. As soon as I find something interesting to share, I'll definitely. And I found a ton of them, so you're looking out for some more videos in the future. All right. And another thing, I'm thinking to bring back the Thursdays live stream where we can commingle live on air, like I used to do a few months back. It was called The Art of Sound. The Art of Sound. The Art of Sound took a different dimension. We are now offering courses on the site www.ksound.com/ASU. Stands for Art of Sound University. I have a course in there. 7 videos so far teaching you guys how to produce a song. So if you want to know some tricks and tips and things like that as to, you know, and it doesn't matter what DAW you use. It's universal. So if you're using Cubase, Reason, Pro Tools, Logic Pro, whatever you're using, I'm just showing some things of you know, how to help, you know, you know, pretty much what I'll do, if that makes sense. My approach to things. So, all right. Once again, appreciate you guys for your support, and remember that music is art. You're the artist. Paint your picture.